Hello, my back to bottom. My name is Beast. Today we're back with LOVEPICAL-POPPY. Today we'll be starting on path 2. So let's just get into this without much more ado. Yeah, I finally get to do the route that I planned on doing first, actually. But the game said no. With that, classes are over for the day. God damn. Taking in-person classes is way more tiring than I remembered. I'm at home then. Before I make my way out, I go up to the main podium and take one of the printouts. I've only had in-person classes up till now, but I guess I'll be busy in the mornings once the practical starts. But I discussed this with Ayako. I guess this is when things start getting as hard as I imagined they'd be. Might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but things are different now. That's right, things have changed. I didn't make this decision out of necessity. I chose it because I wanted to. Yep, good evening, Hoshikuzu. Thanks to you that I'm able to study freely. I end up bumping into Hoshikuzu as soon as I step out into the hallway. Right, for all her quirks, she is the principal and a member of the board here. Well, I've been given the chance, so I might as well. Still hasn't even been 2 weeks since I left the dorm, so I guess I'd best I figured I'd best throw myself at the deep end right away. It hasn't been long at all since I moved out of the dorm and started my certification program. So it feels like a whole lifetime has passed since then. Thank you again for pulling so many strings for this to happen. Of course. Yes, of course. Having said her piece, Hoshikuzu says she has something to do and quickly leaves. Wonder what she's even here for this hour. Honestly a bit curious, but at the same time, I feel like I'm better off not knowing. Oh, whatever. Better just head home. See Hoshikuzu walk off and I quickly get out of there myself. Well, I guess that's yet another person I won't be able to give any shit to again. Kinda goes without saying, with it being nighttime and all, but I'm greeted by darkness as soon as I step out of the building. And somewhere in the midst of that moonlit darkness, I can feel somebody's presence. Huh. Some perv hiding in the bushes. Stop dead in my tracks and take another quick look. It's so dark that I can't tell if it's really a person or just my imagination, though. They're small and keep shaking uncontrollably, making my heart pound to the restlessness. I've heard that perverts have been roaming around lately, so it might be a flappy flasher in a trench coat. Oh no, there's a pervert here! Oh, what? A familiar face jumps out of the darkness. Guess the law turns out to not be a flappy flasher. What are you doing here, Omi? Well, you're right about that. The moon is fully visible today. I'm just glad it turned out to be someone I know. For a second, I thought you were a flasher waiting to pull off their trench coat. Never mind. More importantly, seeing someone just standing in the dark like that would freak anyone out. Thankfully, it turned out to be someone I know. I'm quite relieved that I didn't end up seeing some geezers hanging dong. What are you doing here, Omi? School building I just left is the same one Omi attends in the day, which is why they're aware of the situation isn't really the issue. It's pretty late right now, there's no time to be taking a walk. Dorm's curfew is also soon, so I'm pretty sure.
その実は忘れ物をしたのに気がついて
Can't just say that I was waiting for him.
それで取りに来たと言いますかそういうことなんです
Oh, I see. In that case, why are you standing around? What are you standing around for? Wouldn't you go to the building in that case?
ところでお久しぶりですねお元気でしたか
Huh? Did you just interrupt me on purpose? I'm not forgetting what I was about to say.
大量されてからはなかなか会う機会もなかったですもんねバイトの時しか会えないので寮のみんなも心配してましたよ
Yeah, I guess we really don't see each other as much as we used to. I get to see Suzuka quite a bit, but I haven't had the chance to chat with the other roomers much lately.
それで最近はどうでしたか
Well, it's been about 2 weeks since I quit, but I think I'm hanging in there. Though living alone does get a bit lonely at times, considering how noisy the dorm was.
寂しいんですか
Think about it, I've never lived alone before. Before the fire, I lived with Suzuka. And after the fire, before I got accepted into the dormitory, I stayed with my friend. It's my first time living alone in an apartment like this.
そうなんですねなるほどご飯とかちゃんと食べてるんでしょうか一人暮らしだと自分の分だけなので逆に料理しなくなるって聞いたことありますけど
Yeah, I guess that does happen. I've been so busy lately that there have been a few days where I haven't had time to make myself anything. Sometimes I'll go to the grocery store and buy prepared meals.
それは良くないです栄養バランス大事にしないと
Could just be my key to going to this place. No, grocery stores nowadays are pretty amazing in that regard. There are a ton of options for prepared meals and they're cheap to boot. Might even be better than making stuff at home since nothing goes to waste. Of course, they're not the healthiest thing in the world, but they use the whole animal for the meals at the grocery store. It's the sign of this new childless era.
そうかもですね
There's no need for me to go and make him anything. Homie, is I'm wrong? For some reason he looks down all of a sudden. Is what I said really that depressing?
いえ何でもありません便利な世の中になりましたよね
For real. The only real issue is that the people who really need these meals sometimes can't make it to the grocery store before it closes.
ああそれはすっごくありそうな気がしますでも逆を言えばあなたは買い物できる時間はあるってことなんですね
So far, yeah. Only have classes at night and I get off work pretty early. I can go before school, but even at this hour I could just about make it before the shop closes if I really try. Though the latter carries the risk of not being able to get what I want, even if what's available is way cheaper.
勉強そうそれで聞きたいことがあったんです授業って学園のどこでやってるんですか家庭科室
The nutritional science program mainly consists of lectures, so I take them in one of the normal classrooms. The practical part might take place somewhere outside the school though, who knows. If I remember correctly, something like that was written on the printout. Seems they're going to be going to hospitals and non-profit orgs for practicals.
そうなんですねちなみに教室はどこのを使っているのかなんかは
I'll tell you if you promise to leave the desk alone. Oh, they take place in class 3A.
そこ私のクラスですよ
Wait, really? What coincidence. Not gonna lie, I was wondering if maybe I was in the same classroom as any of the roomers. I think it was with Omi.
どの席に座ってますか誰の席なんだろう私の知ってる人かな
You for sure know them if they're your classmate.
そうですよねそれでどこかを教えてもらうことは
Well, if you insist, if I remember correctly, it's a seat 3 rows from the hallway and 3 columns from the back.
そこ私の席です
Really? What a crazy coincidence. By the way, it's not like I really put any thought into choosing my seat. It truly is a complete coincidence that I chose Omi's seat. Sorry for using your seat. I can switch it next time if you want.
ぜひ有効にお使いください。映るなんてとんでもない。あなたが使いやすいようしっかり磨いておきます。
Oh, thanks, I guess. Just don't overdo it, it'll be way too shiny and I won't be able to see anything.
はい、艶出しもしっかりしておきます。
She's gonna varnish it? That itself belongs to the school, so I'd rather she refrains. Oh, right, this is the time to stand around and talk. Shouldn't you be going to go get the thing you forgot at school before it closes?
大丈夫です。実はさっきそれが勘違いだったと気づきまして、今から寮に帰るところだったんです。
That's so. Let me walk you there then, it's pretty late.
いいんですか?
Of course, I've got some to hand over to Suzuka. And I moved one of Suzuka's skirts I minded up in my luggage. Could probably just give it to her the next time she visits, but I might as well take the chance to do it now. Also, Ayako is probably still at the cafe, and there's something I gotta tell her.
そうなんですね。
It's not just for my sake, what a shame.
でも嬉しいです。ぜひともお願いします。
Well then, let's get going. Even though I worked there until just a bit ago, visiting a girl's dormitory at night feels wrong somehow. Regardless, we both set off for the dormitory.
お母さん来た。
Some rumors spot me as soon as we enter the dorm. The words quickly ring through the halls and everyone starts coming out of the woodwork.
ママリンだ。本当です。いらっしゃいませ。
Just stopping by for a sec if you guys don't mind.
久しぶり。
Everyone greets me so warmly. And then they promptly surround me.
どうしたのママリン。出戻り？お母さん戻ってくるの？マジで？
I'm just stopping by for a second.
ちょっとだけなんて言わずに、もっといてくれてもいいのに。
No. If that were the case, then there wouldn't be any reason for me to have moved out in the first place.
まあお久しぶりなんですから、少しくらいゆっくりしていっても罰は当たらないと思いますよ。そうだよ。なんならあーしの部屋に泊まってく？
That's a definite no.
それなら私の部屋でも。
I'm not staying the night. And even if I was, it'd be in Suzuka's room. Also, it hasn't been that long, has it? It's been a while since I've entered the actual dorm, but I see the rumors that worked at the cafe almost every day. Hell, I see some of them well into the evening.
こっちでは毎日顔見てたから久しぶりなんだよ。そうそう。バイトしてない子もいるしね。
Yes, you're right about that. No, well, doesn't feel bad at all to be welcomed like this. Kinda feels like I'm coming home from university.
それで、ママリンは何の用で来たの？
Right, I was gonna give some to Suzuka.
鈴鹿さんならお部屋にいると思います。私が呼んできますね。
Sorry about that, thank you, Kudobuki.
はい、受けたまわりました。
Small on the face, Kudobuki walks off to get Suzuka. In the meantime, the rest of the roomers stay crowded around me.
お母さん、ご飯作って。久しぶりにお母さんのご飯食べたい。
Wait, haven't you guys had dinner already?
大丈夫。お母さんの料理は不思議と何杯でも食べられるから。いや、さすがにそれは無理じゃね？そういえば、ママリンが出て行ってから痩せたって言ってた人多いよね。
That's how much were y'all eating when I was here. It's barely been 2 weeks. Kinda wild to think that they've lost weight with zero effort in that time frame. They keep making idle conversation until Kudobuki returns with Suzuka.
兄さん、お待たせ。私に用事だって聞いたけど、どうしたの？
Oh, Suzuka.
で、何？どうしてみんなに囲まれてるの？ママリンを寮から逃がさないようにしてる？お母さんに戻ってきてもらうために閉じ込めようかなって。なるほど。
Imagine Suzuka nodded in response because before I know it, she joins the circle as well. Me too, Suzuka.
冗談だよ冗談。
You sure had a real serious look on your face, though.
それはそれとして、兄さん、私に何の用だったの？他の人に聞かせられないような内容なら場所を変えるけど。
Nah, it's fine. It's nothing like that. We can get down to business now. Sign pulls Suzuka's stuff out of my bag.
それは？
I think it's yours. Seems it got mixed up with my stuff somehow, so here you go. And the opaque bag with Suzuka's skirt over to her.
そうなんだ。ありがとう兄さん。でもわざわざ持ってきてくれなくても、また私がそっちに行った時にでもよかったのに。
Well, yeah, I guess. Figured this would be faster.
ありがとう。嬉しい。
Smile blooms on Suzuka's face. Just seeing that smile makes me feel this whole detour was worth it.
いい笑顔。すずちゃん嬉しそう。
Seemingly having remembered that there are other people around us, Suzuka tries to hold back her smile out of embarrassment. She gets a bit flushed all the way. To her ears too.
すずりんテレテレだね。兄弟の仲が良くて微笑ましいですね。見ないでください。そんなに照れなくてもいいのに。いいの？
Huh?
なんでもないです。なんでも。それよりももっとすずかちゃんとお話をした方がいいんじゃないですか？私たち邪魔をしないように下がってますから。そうですね。せっかく来たんですし。さあ皆さん、兄弟水入らずの邪魔をしないようにしましょうね。はーい。ではどうぞごゆっくり。
Good drags everyone out of the lobby. Just like that, Suzuka and I, the siblings, are the only ones left. So, what do you want to do?
まあ、みんなして余計な気を回して。でもせっかくだし、少しお話でもしよう。お兄ちゃん。
Yeah. It's not like I'm in a rush to get back home or anything. I was staying at Ghost Dormitory at this hour feels kind of wrong. But I already crossed that line when I stepped into the lobby earlier.
じゃあお兄ちゃん、ここ座って。今日は学校でお勉強してきたんだよね。どうだった？
I talked about a lot of things I'm interested in, studying because I want to make the learning process fun.
そうなんだ。でもどうせだったら私もお兄ちゃんと一緒に授業を受けてみたかったな。時間帯が違うって言っても同じとこで授業を受けてるわけだし。
Yeah, it would have been fun. Of course, something like that only exists in the realm of fantasy, but it does sound fun.
それじゃあ気をつけて帰ってね、お兄ちゃん。
You too, Suzuka. Don't stay up too late, alright? After having a nice short chat, I decided to head back home. Staying any longer would have really been stretching it after all. Good night, Suzuka.
おやすみなさい、お兄ちゃん。
Round to the front. Alright, Honeybear's probably closed already. Making my way over to the cafe's entrance. Wanted to talk with Ayako about the practical today, but I guess it's too late now. Thought I might bump into her in the lobby since she usually goes to the manager's room after work, but alas. Should be fine to do it tomorrow at work at least. Might as well head back. Hi, Ayako.
誰かと思えばこんな時間にお店に来てどうしたの？
Ayako! Speak of the devil. Right on cue, Ayako walks out of the cafe. I was just stopping by because there was something I had to give to Suzuka. Oh yeah, Ayako, I didn't see you despite being in the lobby the whole time.
ああ、締め作業後にちょっと倉庫行ってたの。で終わったから久しぶりにどこかで一杯飲んで帰りたいなって思ってたんだけど。
As voice trails off, she suddenly looks straight at me. Her gaze is so intense that I end up instinctively taking a step back. What is it?
あなたこれから用事あったりする？
Congratulations, you have been drafted. Drafted into what? Drafted into fucking existent as a drinking buddy. Not really, I was just heading home.
ならちょうどいいわね。一杯飲みに付き合わない？
Wait, with me?
もちろん。というかここにはあなたしかいないじゃない。
Fair point.
それでどう？ もちろん疲れてるなら無理に付き合わなくてもいいけど。
Oh, not at all. Let me go with you. Got something I have to talk with her about, so this works out perfectly. Besides, I'm also pretty interested in going drinking with Ayako.
男の子はそうじゃなくちゃ。じゃあ、私の行きつけのお店に行きましょうか。
I'll be glad to. Now that I think about it, it's been a while since I've gone drinking. Raced behind Ayako into the night with a spring in my step. Cheers!
追加で料理の注文お願いします。鶏わさと焼き鳥、タレで2本ずつ。あ、枝豆も。その他には、あなたは何か食べたいものとかある？
I'll have a big bowl of potato wedges.
じゃあひとまずそれだけ持ってきてください。
はい、喜んで。
And then turn to face each other again.
それで、あなたから何か話があるんじゃないの？
Huh? How'd you know?
やっぱりそうなんだ。なんとなくそんな感じがしたのよ。お悩み相談をされても、私じゃ力になれるとは思えないけど。
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I just got a printout with info about how the upcoming practicals are gonna work, and well, they still haven't started yet, but when they do, it might be a bit hard to continue picking up as many shifts as I have been.
なるほど、確かに。今のうちに対策考えておく必要がありそうね。
Sorry for the inconvenience.
気にしないの。君がいない時も頑張って回してたんだから。でも実習ね。頑張ってるようで何よりだわ。新生活はどうなの？困ってることとかない？
No, that was all, really. Might be a bit early to say, but feels like everything's going pretty smoothly. Just then, my wedges and Ayako's edamame are brought to our table. We each reach for our chasers and shove them to our mouths.
いい塩味。これよこれ。
Wow, they are just fluffy enough on the inside. The amount of oil is perfect, and the salt just brings it all together. Wash down the delicious mix of oil and salt with a swig of my beer. So good.
でしょ？このお店、私のお気に入りなの。でも、そっか。今あなたは充実してるのね。
Guess that's one way of putting it. I'm still at an age where I can study, so even with the fire and all the debt, I can start over with a clean slate just fine.
いいな。私もあなたと同じ年の頃にもっともがいていれば、別の未来があったのかな。はあ、若いってだけでも眩しいわ。
Aren't you pretty young yourself, Ayako? Not like she's reached a point of no return just yet. Are you really that unhappy about your current life? Well, I guess you do have to deal with Hoshikuzu's unreasonable antics.
ああ、ごめんなさい。別に今の生活に大きな不満があるわけじゃないのよ。やりがいのある仕事もできてるし、お金もちゃんともらえてるし、ほんとありがたいわ。でも、どう言えばいいのかしら。満たされた感じがしないのよね。
Let's see. Somehow I feel like I can relate. Sounds similar to how I used to feel about my life just recently.
大きな夢を持ってたわけでも、なりたい職業があったわけでもないの。でも、だからこそ、人生において大きな決断をせず、流れに身を任せてきてしまったのよね。そんな人生を送ってきたからなのかな。ちゃんと自分の人生の分岐点で大きな決断をしたあなたに応援する気持ちと羨む気持ちが湧いてきちゃって。店員さん、生をもう一杯。
You're alright. You downed that in one go. That was a whole pint. Gone just like that in 3 swigs. Somehow Aiko's face remains the same as ever.
全然問題ないわ。ほら、あなたももっと飲みなさい。何か食べるものも追加する？ さっきからポテトばっかりじゃない。
Fine, thank you. Besides, the chicken sashimi at the yakitori should be here soon enough.
そういえばそうだったわね。あ、ビールありがとう。
The waiter comes and gives Ayako her extra beer and chicken sashimi. The fuck is chicken sashimi supposed to be? That's not healthy. That is wow, it is an actual thing. Why someone would do that, I do not understand. Like, I the only, like, meat adjacent thing that I accept eating raw is fish. I mean, that tends to be better smoked. Like, what are y'all doing? Fucking weird, bro. Anyways.
私ってさ、何気に結構優秀なのよ。
Of course you are. I really do think that. Kuma's main specialty is in the kitchen, so Ayako's the one who in charge of managing the day-to-day affairs of Honey Bear. She's good at setting up shifts that work for everyone in the kitchen and at dealing with the rumors and any unexpected
ずっ
situations.
とそうするのが一番いいって思ってたからね。先生とか大人からもすごく褒められたし、自己肯定感も高かったんだけどね。でも社会に出ていろいろと思い知ったわ。世の中は何かに突出した人間たちの偉業で回っているの。星屑さんとかもそうでしょ。そつなく何でもできるいい子なんて社会の歯車でしかないの。近くであの人の生き様を見てると自分って何なんだろうって思ってしまうわ。自分の抵抗は何の意味も持たず消えていくだけ。消えたくはないから頑張ってしがみついても、それで何か人生が変わるわけでもない。
She begins to reach for the sashimi before grabbing the pint and taking another huge swig from it. She's overdoing it for sure.
世の中、結局持ってる人か持ってない人で分けられるのよ。当然私は持ってない人側ね。それは努力でどうにかできるものではないのよ。だからそう、私にできるのは酒をかっくらうことだけなの。
Hey, Ayako, you should try to slow it down a bit. What the hell's gotten into her? Her words don't seem to reach her as she continues going spiraling downward.
いえ、いっそおすすめの日本酒を瓶で持ってきて。ほら、あなたももっと飲みなさい。さっきから全然進んでないじゃないの。
No, thank you. I'll just keep drinking at my own pace. If anything, you should probably try to slow down a bit yourself.
日本酒持たないやつお待たせしました。
What's with that name? Also, if they bring out something with a name like that one right now.
お酒にまでお前は持ってない人だって言われるね。いいわ、上等じゃない。飲んでやるわよ。
Hayako! She isn't listening to me anymore. As she pops the cork off the bottle and starts pouring herself a cup, I stuff my mouth with the wedges, which are already starting to get cold. Crap, she's gonna black out at this rate. Who knows how many hours passed after that. The once full bottle of sake is now empty and on its side. Ayako?
うん。言いたいことは分かってるわ。大丈夫。 大丈夫なの。本当に大丈夫だから。でも、どうして私には酔いつぶれることも許されないの？
Oh, I see. As long as you're doing fine, that's all that matters. God damn, she sure can hold her liquor. Just how much did she drink? God damn, I'm fucking... I love this woman even more now. Feel myself getting flushed just looking at the mountain of points at the sake bottle in front of us.
ありがとうございました。
Waiter thanks as we exit the izakaya together.
ねえ、
Yeah, what's up?
さっきは管を巻いてごめんなさい。お酒に酔ったわけじゃないんだけど、場に酔ったというか、状況に酔ったというか、とにかく嫌な思いをさせて悪かったわ。
Nah, don't worry about it. No need to apologize. We don't mind, so accepting her apology would feel wrong. If anything, I'm happy.
嬉しかった？
Me, I don't think we've ever gotten to have such a deep chat like that. So it was pretty fun.
そうなの？引いたりしてない？
I swear, I swear.
そうなんだ。ありがとう。
Seemingly glad at my response, a slight smile slips its way onto her face. For a second, I feel myself enchanted by that face.
どうかした？もしかして顔にタレとかついてるかしら？
No, it's nothing. Anyway, I had plenty of fun tonight, so don't beat yourself up over it. Let's go drinking again, together again sometime.
そうね。また一緒に飲みましょう。さて、明日もあるし、そろそろ帰りましょうか。
I'll walk you halfway.
あら、ありがとう。紳士なのね。
It is pretty late after all.
じゃあ、お願いしようかしら。
While on our way home from the izakaya, I feel like Aiko's stride is a lot lighter than usual. Today was pretty hectic. Worked at the cafe during the day and went to class during the night. After that I went to the dorm with Omi to meet up with Suzuka, and then I went drinking with Aiko. On their own, each of these things is pretty minor, but they sure add up. Since I drank, my body feels heavier than usual. Seems like I got a message from Suzuka earlier. Are you home yet? You're probably tired, so rest up, okay? Thanks for bringing my skirt earlier. Seems I didn't notice the message because it came in while I was drinking with Aiko. Better not let her find out, just worry her. Sorry, I just saw this. Good job today, Suzuka. Rest up. Yeah, good night, Onichin. Good night, Suzuka. Right then, I guess we should be getting a bit too. We may live apart now, but these little interactions keep us connected. If you look more aside from that fact, yet another day comes to its end. Suzuka.
そうだよ。お兄ちゃんの可愛い妹の鈴香だよ。
Adorable.
なんで寝ぼけながらそこで首をかしげるのかな。
Ah! Her loud yapping makes me jump in my bed. As soon as I open my eyes, I'm greeted by the sight of Suzuka with her cheeks puffed up. Huh, Suzuka?
そうだよ、お兄ちゃん。おはよう。
Ah, good morning. Actually, this is my room, right? Look around the room, wondering if I'm somewhere else for some reason. But I found myself neither in the burned down apartment nor the room where I stayed in when I was working as a dorm mother. Why are you here?
なんでって、お兄ちゃんを起こしに来たに決まってるでしょ。
No, I get that much. As soon as I felt someone trying to wake me up, I figured it was probably Suzuka. But that's not what's got my attention. Hey, Suzuka?
何を真剣な顔して。
Could it be that you're skipping school right now? No, wait, there's no way a model student like you would skip class. I know. Did the school burn down or something? They run here seeking refuge?
お兄ステイ。
Yes, ma'am.
この前学校で試験があったから今日は試験休み。わかった？
I see. I'm breaking it. Right. I completely slipped my mind. Actually, I think I heard about this when I was still the dorm mother. Good. Had me worried there for a sec. So, did you really have to come all the way here just to wake me up?
それは
I can't just tell him that I simply wanted to see him. As soon as he gets weirdly silent in response to my retort. If we were still living together, I'd get it. But it's no small task to come all the way over here just to wake me up. This place is too far from the dorm.
そうお兄ちゃんがちゃんとやれてるかどうか抜き打ちチェックしに来たの。そしたら案の定お兄ちゃんたら寝坊してるんだもん。まったくもう私がいないからってだらけすぎ。
No, she's just saying that as an excuse, but she's so not wrong. My laziness has gotten so bad that I might be late to work.
ほらお兄ちゃんいい加減布団から起きて顔洗ってきて。今日も萩部屋にシフトが入ってたでしょ。学校休みだから昼間でもバイトの子たちがいるんだから身だしなみはちゃんとしないと。
Right.
台所借りるね。今日は私が朝食を作ってあげる。
Sorry about this, Suzuka. Thank you.
もうお兄ちゃんは私がいないと本当ダメなんだから。
Thanks for always helping me.
はいいつもお世話してます。なんて普段は私の方がお兄ちゃんのお世話になりっぱなしだし、たまにはね。ほら早く顔洗う。遅刻しちゃうよ。
Yeah, thanks again, Suzuka.
はいはい。
She shoos me away to the washroom with a slight smile on her face. I really don't have any time to be fooling around. I calmly wash my face, then promptly stuff it with the breakfast Suzuka made me. You sure look happy.
何か言った？
Never mind, I'm just glad to see her in a good mood. Some good happened to her. Though I honestly can't guess what that might be. It's been 2 weeks since I moved out. This has been the only time we've spent not living together. If I had to guess, she's probably enjoying that we're spending time together.
もうお兄ちゃん歩くの遅い。そのペースだと遅刻しちゃうよ。ほら。
She reaches for me without a second thought and grabs me by the hand. Then she starts dragging me along by the arm. I get it, but don't pulling me like that.
お兄ちゃんがもたもたしてるのが悪い。
You'll get there on time if we don't yank me along. Or do you maybe not want to have a nice relaxing walk with me?
その言い方はずるい。兄ちゃんと一緒に歩くのが嫌なわけないじゃん。
In that case, let's take it easy.
まったく仕方ないな。
Despite saying that, her face loosens up into a smile as she matches her pace with mine. Now that I think about it, she sure has grown up. There was a time where I would lead her to make sure she wouldn't get lost while chasing after me and would keep moving forward while holding her hand. But now,
お兄ちゃん鳥が飛んでる。
yeah, it's quite the sight.
今日は天気が良くなるのかな。あれ逆に天気が悪くなるんだっけ。
Could go either way now. It's said that the weather's going to be bad if swallows fly low and good if seagulls fly high.
あれあまり高くもないし低くもないよね。じゃあ天気は変わらない？
Suzuka shakes our joined hands forward and back with each stride. Something different about how we're holding hands now compared to how we used to. But realizing that, a strange feeling comes over me. You sure have gotten big.
何のこと？
Nah, it's nothing. Guess she's not the cute defenseless little girl that I have to protect anymore. And I'm thinking about how much I don't want to let go of her hand, even though she took mine with no ulterior motives, and to feel disqualified as her older brother. Oh no. I find myself smiling all of a sudden. For no reason at all, I'm running my hands over the chair I usually sit at.
あの人も同じ教室。しかもこの椅子に座って授業を受けてたんだよね。
She's a freak. To anyone else, that might be kind of whatever. But to me, it matters quite a lot.
座ってた時のぬくもりが残ってる気がする。匂いとかも
No!
ないかな。
No! Even though I'm curious, I'm well aware that checking would be going too far. It'd be a huge perf if I were to start sniffing the chair right here and now. One thing if I were alone, but to do it in the middle of class, surrounded by my classmates and a view of the teacher, it's just unthinkable.
でも、この机のどの部分に触ったりしたのか。突っ伏して居眠りはさすがにないかな。でもワンチャンよだれがついてたりとか。
This woman scares me.
ダメ。変な行動したらみんなに変に思われちゃう。
I desperately try to keep myself together, but I can't just stop myself from smiling like an idiot.
何かあの人に自分をアピールできないかな。お手紙でも出す？せっかく同じ机を使ってるんだし。ありかも。
Feel as if he has spoken. Immediately tear a page out of my notebook and start to put my revelation to paper.
もう私のバカ。なんでレターセットを常備しておかなかったの？せめて可愛らしく折ってカッコつける。あまり凝った折り方だと手紙だと気づかれないかも。便箋ない。でも手紙を裸で仕込むのもどうなの？
What should I do? School store is bound to have a cute stationery set I could buy, right? Still, it's still a school store, though. I feel like they probably wouldn't have the sort of design I'm after. I also don't have the gall to run out in the middle of class to buy something.
せめて飴でも入れておくのはどうかな。勉強して疲れてる時って糖分が欲しくなるもんね。でも何味がいいんだろう。好きじゃない味だったら意味ないし。
Managed to write a letter without mumbling under my breath.
のぞみ、ブツブツ言ってるけど大丈夫？
締まりのない顔してるからほっといていいでしょ。
I'm worried about her.
いらっしゃいませ。席にご案内いたしますのでこちらへど。
お母さん、3番さんの注文出来上がりました。
Alright, I'll be right over. Perhaps because they're on break, we've got rumors helping out since noon today. Thanks to that, it feels like the usual battlefield it tends to be. It feels less like the usual battlefield it tends to be and more like a calm, grassy field.
あ、ちょっと待って。
Some nap, Nayako. Nayako?
ごめんなさい。3番さん、食事と同時にコーヒーも欲しいそうだからそっちも合わせてお願い。
Got it. Suzuka, sorry, but could you handle that?
わかりました。って兄さん？
What's up?
そのどうしたってわけではないんだけど。
As she says that, Suzuka starts to look back and forth between me and Ayako. Almost feels as though she's trying to deduce something.
なんか綾子さん、今日はいつもと違う感じ？
そうね。あいつに声をかけるとき、なんかワンテンポ遅れてるように感じるのよね。これは事件の香りがしますな。
But hearing the rumors gossiping, Suzuka looks over to me as if waiting for me to confirm or deny their suspicions. Even if you look at me like that, I have no idea what to tell you.
ほらそこ、遊んでないで仕事中はちゃんとしなさい。はーい。顔も赤くなってるような。怪しい。みゆちゃん。わかってます。ちゃんと働くってば。
He's probably still embarrassed about yesterday, if I had to guess. I did tell her that I didn't mind, though I guess it's hard to take that at face value. Oh, it looks like we have another customer.
いらっしゃいませ。ってあれ、大見さんだ。
今日は客としてお邪魔します。
Look, Momi, why are you wearing a uniform today? Aren't you guys supposed to be on break right now? Look over to Suzuko, who told me that herself. As far as I could tell, she was telling the truth. I mean, otherwise Kinugawa and the rest of the rumors wouldn't be here too.
ああ、3年生は希望者にだけ歩行があったんです。私はそれに参加してて。
Ah, okay, well done. Let me show you your table then. Come right along, valued customer.
ありがとうございます。
After she said her piece as to why she's in her uniform, I take her over to an empty table. Still, you must be pretty serious about going to university if you're going as far as attending voluntary lectures.
はい。その、あなたを見ていて、私も頑張らないとって思ったので。
What's that?
昼間にこうして働いて、夜は学園で勉強して、すごい尊敬できると思います。
I did not mean quick save there. I did not realize that my mouse had traveled that far down. You're really putting me on the spot. I was doing what I think I should. Really glad my actions are encouraging someone else, though. Well then, once you know what you want to order, don't hesitate to call me over. Take your time.
待ってください。
Did you already decide what you want to order?
いえ、そうじゃないんですけど、廊下側から数えて3列目の後ろから3番目、机の中を見てみてください。それだけです。
Alright, I'll check it out later. 3 rows from the hallway, 3 columns from the back. That's where I sit during the night school, and it also happened to be Omi's seat. Beside the desk. Did you forget something at school? Well, I have class tonight too. I'll check it out then.
以上から病院では特に厳密に栄養を管理する必要が出てくるわけです。
I don't know why I did that.
ここ大事だからしっかりとノートを取っておくように。
See, makes sense. I was honestly taking this class just to get a general understanding on the subject, but I'm starting to learn, but I'm actually learning a lot more than I expected. To be frank, it's pretty damn fun. Crap, I dropped my eraser. Alright, I hurriedly go to pick up my eraser while remaining sat down. Something on the desk. Oh! As soon as I look outside the desk, I remember what Omi told me at work. Right, just that she wanted me to check in there. Let's see, it's a nice little piece of paper and a piece of candy. She's probably talking about this. I'm sure she wasn't clear about it though. Then again, with how she said it, there's more to it, I'm sure. I fold the piece of paper trying to not disturb the class as I do. Apologies for the random letter. I thought that you might want something to chew on after having to use your brain for so long, so I left you this piece of candy. Eat this and do your best. Sincerely, Nozomi. Oh me. Crap, I'm feeling a bit flustered. No matter how fun they might be, classes are still classes. If they go on for long enough, one is bound to start getting tired. And with this, I feel motivated to pay more attention. Getting in the middle of class still feels wrong though. I'll mention it later. Alright, I have to thank her somehow. Just how should I go about it? Thinking about it for a bit, I decided to write her a sincere response. Thank you for the letter, it made me quite happy. Good luck in your studies too, Omi. Be sure to eat the candy you left me after class. Guess this should be should do for now. I filled the letter with whatever came to mind first, but I found myself wondering if I should have written anything else. And I'm only writing a simple thank you message, but it should be fine. So this is pretty fun. Might attend school at completely different times, but that makes me feel ever so closer to Omi. School may be a bit of a pain, but knowing that someone else is there, putting on that same effort motivates me.
よし、ここの説明は以上。では次に行きます。
Crap, better write this down quick. As soon as I see the teacher grab the blackboard eraser, I quickly scribble down what he's about to erase. I really don't feel like going anywhere tonight. Though making myself dinner also sounds annoying. Let's just buy a prepared meal at the grocery store. Today's class turned out to be a lot more dense than usual. Feeling the unbearable weight of massive amounts of work, I slowly trudged towards the grocery store. If it weren't for that piece of candy, I might have just collapsed in there. I guess I'm pretty thankful to Omi in that regard. Suddenly feel someone pat me on the back. Hi, Ayako. Never mind. Your disappointment. Turn around and find my friend standing
よ
there.
う久しぶり元気だったか
Ah, just you.
なんだとはご挨拶だなってずいぶん疲れてるようだけど大丈夫か
Yeah, I just got out of night school, that's all.
ああなるほどな頑張ってるなお前も
Well, I was given a chance to continue my studies, so might as well, you know. Actually, you're also looking pretty down in the dumps yourself. Did something happen?
俺みたいなイケメンがしょっちゅう顔が変わってたら大変だろ
You must be delusional to be calling yourself an absolute stud, my dude.
もう相変わらずで安心したよせっかく潜入した女子寮から引っ越しちまったんだろ
Well, my dad's dead gone and all that. This whole situation has
つ
changed.
まりこれで晴れて自由の身になったってわけか
I guess that's one way of putting it.
そっかそっかじゃあそんなお前にプレゼントだ
Is it a
これ
swimsuit
やるよ
ticket? Is it a fucking... This is the fucking swimsuit, I mean. That's not what I meant. The pool ticket. Present. What is this? He's holding out some piece of paper. Looks like a voucher of some sort. And I'm grabbing it without much thought and quickly find myself even more confused. Couple's voucher for a pool.
おうそいつを手に入れるのになかなか苦労したんだぜ
Huh. Well, if you insist, is what I would like to say, but is it really okay for me to just have this? I'm guessing you're gonna use it yourself, considering you went through all the effort to get it.
それがなせっかく手に入れたのに彼女が水着になるの嫌がってさ彼女の水着姿をめちゃくちゃ楽しみにしてたんだがそれじゃ仕方ないってなってさ他に使う予定もないし無駄にするくらいならお前にくれてやろうって思ったわけだ
Let's see. You're also the same as ever. But if that's the reason, might as well accept it.
お前も自由の身なんだから人並みの経験してもいいだろ勉強ばっかしてないでパッと遊びに行くのもいい気分転換だぜ
I guess. I'll think about it. Guess he's right about that. I can now do whatever I want, like before. People also do these sorts of things, huh? But I'm not sure who I'd even go with. It's a couple's voucher. Be a waste to go all by myself with it.
じゃあ前向きになったところでもう一つサービスを追加してやるよ
What is it? Don't tell me of another one.
んや今度はこっちだ
He says that, he brings out yet another piece of paper. Is this for a love hotel?
おうラブホの割引チケットだ
God damn, what the hell do you expect me to do with this?
別に使わなくたっていいんだよ使うかもしれないっていう意識が大事なんだほら頭の中で選択肢が出てるって感じがするだろうラブホへ誘う誘わないってさ
Fuck no! That kind of shit would never appear with the you even if hell froze over. If it did, I'd immediately burn the vouchers on the spot. Best to get rid of the source of the problem to begin with.
俺だってごめんだよってやっべえこれから彼女の店へ行く約束があるんだった
Shot.
おうさっき言った水着になりたくないって彼女クラブで働いててさ指名するって約束してたんだよ
Hey, doesn't that just mean...
じゃ開店してすぐに指名しないとあんまり席についてくれないし俺は行くぜまたな
Just watch out for the bottle service fees. Alas, it's probably not your girl, bro. Keep my thoughts to myself as a sign of watch him run to the night. I should probably head home now. At least his intentions were good. At home with thoughts of the vouchers still filling my head. I'm beat. I don't feel like doing anything for the rest of the day. Throw myself onto my bed to Couple's voucher for the pool flies up into the air and lands right next to my face. Alright, I better make sure not to lose this. It's a gift after all. Still, couple's voucher, huh? If it were just a coupon, I'd probably be fine to not use it. Or a voucher is a whole other deal. Can't just not use it. Should probably invite someone. Like you said, I'm pretty pent up to be honest. Plus a change of pace around once in a while is pretty important. That said, who should I even invite? And here we are at the next selection. Oh, I want to load. Yes, I misspelled choice for a second. Shut the fuck up. Good honesty. Fuck it, I'm ending part here, but I'm immediately starting with Ayako route because I want to see Ayako route. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, no, man. I was the one that saw incorrectly. Bye.